Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. How's it going? If I can get the phone to stay in a certain position. Yeah, good luck. Alright. Alright, we'll do another WIP and chat, hang out for a bit. Alright, so... holy cow. Excuse me. Alright, Dreamer Designs Fine Soft A by Liam Kelly. 120 centimeters by 40 centimeters, 47.2 inches by 15.7 inches, square drill, 52 colors including 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis. They're just an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. Just going to continue with one of those ABs, the white ABs. This is a part of the sky that's like where the sun's like shining through the clouds. You don't see the sun in this, but holy cow, this is quite a color block for this AB, this white AB. So I'll just hang out for a bit, have a good time. Eating some mixed nuts and yeah, little tiny pieces go into the back of the throat and try not to choke. So hooray. Okay. Hopefully you're having a good day. Mom watches Grey's Anatomy, so she watched it begrudgingly with my dad, who just kind of rolls his eyes at the medical dramas as well, as much as I do. Don't really follow any of that stuff, but it looked like a series finale, but it was just a season finale after 400 episodes. Mom's like, yeah, we'll see who comes back in the fall. What? Just so confused. I don't follow that stuff. Holy crap, 400 episodes and it's just, oh my word. I don't know too much about it, and I'm not going to have a half-hour discussion about Grey's Anatomy, so... But, I don't know, I can sit through an episode, but... I don't know, it's just... What the heck? Well, season finale, so... And they had like 400 episodes at the end of it. Like, 400... I don't know, it's been like a turnstile on that show. Turnstile of characters, accidents, characters passing away. Don't know. Yeah, cat's crying out the door. Gave him treats and I just hear him yowling at the door. Between this part of the addition and the actual house. Meow, meow, meow. Gosh, the cat's losing it. So sad. Meow. I don't know. Oh, it's just a chunk of some other color of drill in the tray. I'm like, that's really green. Probably the other AB, which is green. Yeah, this section is 1/3 AB. So that's why I'm using tweezers. I just want to using tweezers for these ABs. Sometimes the wax picks up the drills and then sometimes it doesn't. It's a kind of a veteran of tweezers. Oh, excuse me, from doing pixel art. So I've held tweezers for that. Yeah, it's just easier. It's the coating and the wax just don't agree with each other. The AAB coating. Oh, it's just... I've used the diamond painting pen to pick up ABs and then change the wax during or after. It does work, but yeah, it just takes a bit more patience. I don't really want to be going through a couple bits of wax just for like ABs though. It usually lasts until quite a few colors. Of course, as I've always said, there's always a different sticky tack or something else to put in the tip of the applicator pen. Then there are some diamond painters who just use tweezers, period, and are probably laughing at everybody who's using wax. Yeah, I'm like, much easier. Yeah, nothing wrong with any method. But yeah, realistically speaking, it's like, yeah, don't need to worry about wax if you're just holding a pair of tweezers. True. I'm just strange that way. Wow. As long as you're getting gems onto drills onto adhesive. Why do I keep saying gems? Drills onto adhesive, then you're good to go. Yeah, listen to this Christian rock manifest musician guy on YouTube Music, like, yeah, just randomly, and then all of a sudden all these other rock bands are like showing up playing randomly with manifest tracks. I'm like, there's more of this genre, of course. Yeah, Christian rock, like, I just kind of go like do a double take with that kind of stuff. But hey, let's dabble into various music genres for sure. I can get stuck in a genre, but I would rather hit random and just end up with a cross section of different music. But if you're interested in something and it's in a certain genre, you kind of can get stuck in a genre, even on random, when songs are on random. Picks similar songs to what you like or are currently listening to. This kind of looks at your listening history and like, this is kind of related to what you're listening to now, so here you go. Okay. And it's like, yeah. It's when you hit pause and then just randomly search something else up to shake it up a bit. So, I don't know, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I have YouTube Music on both my Samsung camera phone here and my iPhone. My iPhone is my actual phone now that has a SIM card in it. Samsung is just basically a camera. So, but I can still, it still has Wi-Fi and stuff on it, so it's not a totally useless phone. That's where my meditation apps are. It's on my Samsung, so yep. Yeah, the apps now just recognize like a single device usually. Kind of freaks out or think you're breaking into somebody else's apps if you put it on more than one phone. But for the case of YouTube Music, I could almost have like two very different playlists favorited just because of the fact that I listen to different things on both phones. Or I could be totally wrong and it's actually it's just consistent. I just usually hear different things on either phone, different music on either phone. This on the Samsung, I was like listening to Evanescence and Linkin Park, which I don't usually have on my iPhone. It's weird. I'm like, whoa, where did all these songs come from? It's like a retro day at one time. Like early 2000s. Music was playing. I'm like, whoa, I haven't heard this in ages. You'd almost have to search for it on the iPhone to play older stuff. Oh, it's still YouTube Music algorithm, but yeah. I have two very wildly different playlists. Now, if one phone's charging, I generally just let it charge. I just grab the other phone and I just use my wireless headphones to listen on either device. So, kind of nice that way. Thanks. Some of these drills have are fully coated, it seems. On some other drills, they just barely have the coating on. It's weird. Or it's just the way the light's shining on them. I don't know. Some drills it looks like it's an AB, but there's looks like there's no coating on them, and I still place them the odd time. I'm like, yeah, that's okay. This is the most ABs I've seen on a canvas ever that I've done. Probably like full AB canvases out there somewhere. Yikes. Kind of takes the kind of fun out of it. It's all AB, so it's just gonna like sparkle endlessly. Get me a pair of sunglasses here. This kind of symbolizes sunlight cutting or trying to shine through the clouds, so just to symbolize brightness or light. So that's how Dreamer Design's portrayed. light. Yeah, I have to make like smaller sections within a color block in order to make it manageable to go through with a huge color block. Makes it a lot less daunting. Yeah, you could say you get a sense of accomplishment by doing smaller bits. Either way, you're still getting closer to completing side canvas. Pretty sure once I get this canvas done, it's just gonna look remarkable. It's gonna look incredible, but as you're putting it together, it's like, oh my gosh. There's a lot going on. All you see is like symbols on the canvas. It's like, is this supposed to resemble something? Yep. And as you place the drills, it's like, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Really clever, actually. Yeah, in some parts, yeah. Alright. That's one part. Oh, ABs, they just... This looks like they're ready to pop right back off the canvas, but it's just the light. It's the angle and the light. Alright. Okay. I'll just kind of go up here a bit. Yeah, one corner is going to be like reds and purples. That's more of those cherry blossom type trees. Mixed with deciduous trees. I think cherry blossoms are deciduous trees as well. But yeah. Yeah, this section is going to be sky. And then, yeah, back to more grass and trees. It's going to be just a lot of flowers on this left-hand side here. Be doing more gardening. Making I don't know, flower beds over here. I think it's just flower bushes. I wouldn't say necessarily gardened. It's like bushes. It's going to be very green and vibrant on this far left hand side. So, about as close to gardening it as I'm going to get. We have flower beds in front of the house, but we just hire landscaper or whatever to just touch it up. None of us in the house are really oriented with fauna and flowers and stuff. None of us wants to garden. Nothing wrong with gardening, but it's just none of us are green thumbs. So it's just like something that looks great, but you don't have to like fuss over. Yeah, we don't have house plants. They'll just die. Try to water them and all that, but I know house plants really aren't our thing either. We had spider plants at one point, but like, yeah, got a cat, so probably most plants are toxic to cats, or not really a good idea with a cat. Yeah, just that whole green thumb reason just kind of resonates time and time again. Yeah, and yeah. Cats and plants probably aren't a good mix, or any pet with plants, unless they're highly elevated. The pet's not going to reach them, but even then, that element of risk, it just really isn't a good feeling to carry. I know, aren't there some individuals who have a cat and yet have like a goldfish or tropical fish or whatever? Yeah, I find that to be a really weird combination. You can like both, I suppose, but wow, dude, really brave. Like the cat could be just like, you're joking, right? Like those are fish. The heck? I like fish, so what? And you don't want me to eat them? I'm confused. Meow. I think even Garfield, there was like John had a fish in the comic strip, bought a fish, and I think Garfield was going for it. Probably ate it, I think. I don't know. Just even Odie, I'm like, Odie just kind of came along. I don't think Odie is John's dog in that Garfield comic strip. I never figured out. You just see Garfield and Odie sometimes in that comic strip. And Odie's just there, and it's like, wasn't there another guy there with a mustache? I never know his name. He was like in the earlier Garfield comics. Like, did he live with John? Is he like a roommate or something with John? Like, I no clue. And are Liz and John dating at this point in the comic? I hardly see Liz, the veterinarian or whatever. I don't know. I like missing major story points here or something in some of this stuff. And see Garfield comics quite a bit in social media posts. Like Garfield posts older comics and stuff. See Liz from time to time, but it's like back when she was in the vet office and John was taking Garfield to the vet all the time to kind of flirt with Liz. But I don't know. Like, how many comics do you have to like read in order to survey John's relationship with Liz? I think they're dating. Like, it kind of seems that I get that kind of tone when I do see Liz in a Garfield comic strip. Yeah, can tell you. Oh well. Garfield comic strip is still going, but yeah, there's animes that are coming back, like Japanese animation. Some series that, like, maybe ended, went on a hiatus or something. Hunter x Hunter or something. I keep seeing posts about that on social media. It's coming back. I'm like, what? Now Bleach is coming back. I remember Bleach. Watching snippets of that. I'm not a rabid fan of any of the animes, really. It's just, they're just kind of there. I see references from time to time. Or people doing cosplay of their favorite characters that I've never heard of. It's like, I was into anime once with like Pokemon, Digimon, Gundam Wing, that kind of thing, but that was like 90s. Probably when some of them were on repeat. They had already aired. Or as they were taking their first few steps into Canadian airwaves. I remember Dot Hack Sign was one I saw, an anime I saw on YTV. And Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, that theme will just resonate with me for a very long time. Just has that really haunting tone to it. Yeah, some animes like Dragon Ball Z, yeah, are just like, oh yeah, you know what it is, like, right off the get-go. And then some other animes, I'm like, what is this? I've never even heard of it. Yeah, Death Note. Hearing about Death Note, One Piece is a given. That's so well known. But yeah. Yu Yu Hishiko, I'm saying it wrong probably, but I follow a Facebook group just because it's just such an engaged anime group. I haven't seen an episode of it at all. But yeah, dedication to those like classic animes that are just on reruns or people have DVDs or anime on demand. Yeah, just the dedication is really cool. Alright, so yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison, talking about random stuff, as usual. Basically, down below in the description, I have my Facebook profile, my Echoes of Color Facebook business page, and my Instagram. all three. I just kind of update from time to time, every now and then. If I complete a section of a WIP or want to show what kit I'm working on next, I'll kit it up. That kind of thing. I just don't inundate social media with constant updates, but it's there. Something to look at for a couple seconds. In case you haven't been on YouTube or don't go on YouTube regularly, it's just kind of photos. Yeah, meditation stuff, photography, pictures I don't take, stuff I share from photographers and stuff, nature stuff. Yeah, pretty chill kind of profile stuff. The odd comic. Probably crazy stuff to some people. Yeah, kind of like cyanide happiness. It's just offbeat from time to time. Yeah, it's just yikes. But anyway, take care. All the best with your crafting endeavors, and see you again soon. Bye.